A lot of people in the neighborhood around that blast say they did smell natural gas before those two buildings exploded.
What should you do if you detect that odor in or around your home? News 8's Bob Wilson has your back tonight. He's been talking to experts about what to do. He's live in Hartford. Bob?
Yeah, the first thing you should know is that smelling the gas is your first clue. If it's strong enough to smell, it can be strong enough to blow. So that's when you take your cue and just get out of the house and get everybody out as fast as you can.
It has to go through a testing and a startup phase.
A detector like this is kept in every fire truck and engine in West Hartford. It can tell just how much natural gas or propane is built up in a building. You have to use your nose, and if you smell the gas like they did in New York City, firefighters say you have to take it seriously.
Getting ready to go down the stairs, I smelled like gas, and I said, let me go inside because I might have just left the stove on. But when I went inside, it wasn't my stove. It wasn't. And we've had this smell before, so I didn't really, don't get me wrong. I mean, if you smell gas, you should do something. But I didn't take it that serious because it wasn't that bad.
There have been some big gas explosions in Connecticut as well. From a year and a half ago to a house in New Milford where one man was killed, to 10 years ago when a church in Colchester was reduced to a pile of rubble. No one was hurt in that explosion. And while in New York City it was natural gas that caught fire, here in Connecticut, these explosions were caused by propane.
Propane is a little bit scarier in that it's heavier than air, and so it settles in lower lying areas, whereas with natural gas it's lighter than air, so it wants to go out into the atmosphere. It doesn't want to sit down in the lower lying areas.
Firefighters say if you do smell gas in your house, get out immediately and don't turn off any lights or turn them on. That can create a spark. Don't even call 911 from your landline inside the house. Get out of the house, bring your cell phone with you. Don't even use your cell phone in the house because even a cell phone can set off a blast. Make sure you get all the way out, clear of your house, and then call 911.
If the mixture between the gas and the oxygen content is just right and you provide a spark, that's the ignition source that it might need. The best thing, get out of the building, call from outside of the building.
Now, interestingly, firefighters say you can't smell or see natural gas or propane. They actually add a chemical, the gas companies do, so that you can smell it, and that is your cue to get out, call 911. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in Hartford, News 8.